Hey guys, it's Tom from Liquidation Motivation. Thanks for watching my video today, live from Las Vegas. Well, I don't know about live, but today we're with John from Flippin Ain't Easy. You're texting me this morning.
You're the hardest guy to get a hold of in this damn town, I tell you.
If you haven't subscribed to his channel, go on. John, tell us a little bit about your channel here.
Well, I'm a eBay full-time reseller, and I make videos on YouTube to help just the ordinary eBay seller. And my experiences, the things I deal with mainly liquidation goods. And I go and I have a lot of experience with eBay policies and things of that nature. And I've even collabed with Esteban. So, it's a great channel. A lot of resellers like myself that are interested in the liquidation game, do check out my channel. So do check it out. Flippin Ain't Easy. And, answer any questions you might have.
Yeah. So I thought it was really interesting. John is talking about how to make money at a trade show. So think about it, right? There's thousands and thousands of booths here at ASD. They ship everything out in. It's expensive to ship everything in. And then at the end of the show, they just want to blow everything out, get rid of it so they don't have to ship it back to their hometown. So John went in there and he bought a bunch of stuff today to make money on.
Yeah, they had a bunch of open Gaylords, and must have had about 30, 40 people in there. Elbow room only, and just digging and diving in. And I never do that. I don't do bin stores. I just buy pallets. But getting in there and just diving for stuff, and it's just some of the things that I was doing in there. It was just crazy. I was cracking myself up. Like a guy would grab an item I knew was worth some money, and he looked at me, and I'd go, and I'd go and start digging for something else, and he'd throw it back in, and I just grab it. And so
and then he looks at you like,
yeah,
whoa!
I did that 3 times. The guy, he ended up leaving. He got kind of fed up. But those were like $150 items they're selling for $5 a piece. And so there is value in bin stores and digging in the bottom of the box and all that. It's not something I do, but it was fun. I had no problem just throwing money at the guy after I bought like 12 items. And getting it and finding out they're worth $200-300 a piece. Pretty good thing. I just rather get the pallets. If I do my homework right, I'm going to get the home runs in those pallets. I don't have to compete with anyone at a bin store. Really like your pallets that you have at your store. I wish you were local, because I'd be buying those things all day long. I love the fact that your pallets have the Amazon tape on them. A lot of people sell these pallets, they say mystery boxes. They claim they're unsearched, but you don't see that Amazon tape on the box, and that's not true.
Yeah. We talk about a lot in our channel. It's double taping. So whenever they sell these boxes untouched, if they cut them open and put another piece of tape over it, be careful. They've been picked. Always look for double taping when you're buying pallets, merchandise. It's so critical. You don't want somebody else to take all the high value items out, and then you get left with all the bones, So it's definitely important. But I think one of the points that John is making is that, you can make money anywhere, no matter what you're doing. Once you become a hustler, once you put your life into this business, you just have to be broad on what you're looking for, because you can go anywhere. You can go to a hotel, you can go to a trade show, you can go to a restaurant, and you can see, a stack of chairs in the back maybe they're trying to get rid of. Anything that you can make money on. And so once you're in this business, you always need to be looking for those deals everywhere you go.
Yeah, I agree. And you know what? Like I said, I don't have a lot of experience digging in these bins, but I have experience dealing with items. So I almost felt like I was toying with these people next to me. I knew exactly what I was looking for, and I grabbed it. And other people didn't really know what they were doing, what they were grabbing. So, get your feet wet in this business. You'll learn from experience what sells versus what doesn't. And after you get that experience, the sky's the limit. Bottom line. So you got started at flea markets, huh?
Well, I started in college. Well, I had a business. I failed. I went bankrupt. Went back to college. When I was in college, I was broke. I had a wife and a kid. I was living with my in-laws. And, I went to the Salvation Army, and I bought a size 12E. So that'd be like super narrow, Sabago dress shoe for $5. And I put it on eBay. So I was doing 99-cent auctions on eBay. Put it on eBay, and I'm watching it as it's selling, so this would be like 2003.
Okay.
And it's like 5, 10, 20, 30. And they're sniping it at the end. It goes up to like $75, and I'm like, holy crap, I could make a living off doing this, right?
Yeah.
So I finished college, I got my master's degree. I wrote my master's thesis on the emergence of used merchandise in the modern economy.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Because at the time, Amazon was just starting to let you sell used on there. You know, eBay was just starting to go strong.
I think I remember that.
And that's when I came up with my idea of Resale America opening liquidations. I mean, I worked for Plate Against Sports a few years earlier.
I think I've heard of it.
Yeah, so they're new and used sporting goods. So that's where I kind of got introduced to how to run one of these shops. So I was a general manager for a couple years there, and you know, but I just thought their problem was, you know, they didn't do everything. They just did sports, you know, and they had other stores like Plato's Closet does clothes and Once Upon a Child does baby stuff.
Yeah.
But why wouldn't they take all those concepts and put them together?
Right. Well, they're trying to niche down, I guess.
Yeah, I get it. But now mom and dad can come in, and dad goes to the tool section, mom goes, you know, over to the baby section or whatever. And so that's where I came up, and that's how I really got in this business. You know, selling one pair of shoes. And
I can relate because, you know, I worked for 26 years with Amtrak at the call center. Started when I was 19 years old, worked my way up to a supervisor position. I won 2 awards nationwide as in management.
Yeah.
And then they came to us one day and said, we're shutting down one of the call centers. I was in California. You can either take a severance package, step down from management, exercise your seniority and move to Philadelphia, or take this severance package, basically 6 months of pay. And you know what? I've been selling since 2002 really on eBay and part-time, and selling everything from diamonds to pool tables to you know, computer parts, stun guns, everything, you name it. And so I thought, you know what, I could do this full-time. You know, make a little nice side change. I could do this full-time. And that's kind of what we did. We just took the jump and took the leap. Started off kind of rocky, and then found liquidation and said, hey, that's the way we want to go.
Right.
So we haven't looked back since. Unfortunately, a lot of liquidators, like Direct Liquidation, I don't know, you know, they used to be great. You'd get a pallet for $5,000, MSRP $16,000, $20,000, and it would be nothing but Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox, and maybe only about 15% was trash. The rest of it was just perfect. And now they cherry pick it so bad you can't get anything. It's all third-party brands now in the stuff that they sell.
Yeah.
I had the CEO contact me. He sent me 2 free pallets. He wanted me to give him my feedback, and they were going to make all these changes. I don't know. I haven't really heard back from the guy. I gave him a lot of information, but the hope was maybe to do a sponsorship. But at the same time, I want him to change the way they do it. They have a store called VIP Outlet. They take they cherry pick all the stuff out of these truckloads and put it on that website and sell it themselves.
Yeah.
So there's no value.
Yeah, no, I get it. Where do you buy from right now?
A lot of liquidation.com. So I'm really careful what I buy. Just buy like staple returns. Staples has a lot of good stuff. Every once in a while you see that pop up. We'll do the mystery boxes every once in a while. I found a $1,200 lens in there, a Sony lens, perfect, brand new.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot of work. I work 10 to 12 hours a day on average, but it's what I do. And because I'm my own boss, I don't mind doing it. It doesn't, it doesn't feel like I'm worn down at the end of the week. Just a different feeling. It's really weird, but
no, huge. Yeah, you can't get mad at your boss when you work for yourself. It's the best thing you could ever do in your life is go to work for yourself.
Right.
If you're a good worker, if you're a hustler. If you're not a good worker, go trade your time for a paycheck, okay? Trade your time for a paycheck, because you don't want to fail in this business. But if you're willing to put in the time, the effort, the money, the listings suck. I hate listing. But that you got to do all the listings, right? You got to do the petty stuff.
It's a grind. People see the product, their eyes light up. They think they're going to make a lot of money, and then they price it out, they take it home, and it just sits. And they don't want to do the work. Yeah. And that may be why they left the 9 to 5 to begin with. They don't want to do the work. But you have to do the work, whether you work for someone else or yourself, except you're accountable only to yourself. You don't have a boss riding you, telling you to get back to work. That's you. Maybe your wife, your significant other, but that's it. And I think for that reason, for me, because I'm a self-starter, it's more rewarding. I've had friends that I've introduced to this business. We've split pallets, and 2 weeks later they said, hey, come and buy this from me because it's just not for me. And you just have to know who you are, maybe give it a chance before you quit your job, and then determine if it's something that you want to do full time. But don't just go jumping into it, seeing what someone else is able to do until you've done it yourself.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
You buy from like B-Stock at all? Or?
I do. I love Costco. Love Costco.
I like because their retail price is typically 30% less than anybody else. So
right, and I think I screwed up. I did a liquidation, B-stock liquidation Costco video, and after that, I've not been able to buy another pallet because I have a formula. It's a 40-40 method. If the MSRP is, let's say, $10,000, I need to make at least $4,000 on that. And in that $4,000, I cannot be into that for more than 40% of that, which is $1,600. So that's my cost. If I can't get it for $1,600, I'll let someone else overpay. And that's because in liquidation, about 20 to 25% is just not, you can't sell it. It's trash, I watch your videos.
Yeah.
I can identify the stuff. There's no way you're selling that crap. There's a lot of good stuff in there, but there's stuff, about 20, 25% that you just can't move, and you have to figure that in. You cannot think that everything you're going to get. So this is where a lot of people, they sort of give up because they get stuff, it doesn't work, they have to clean it. Nothing worse than cleaning Apple AirPods, the earwax. I had at least 150 Apple AirPods that I got in a pallet, and at the time, this is when Apple AirPods just came out, going for $125, open box used, anywhere from $100 to $125 depending on the condition, and about half of them had the earwax in them. You had to take them, disinfect them, clean them, get the Q-tips out, get the cleaner out. It was disgusting. I mean, it really, some of you guys out there that wear these earbuds are disgusting. So you get them, you sell them. I was making, I think I had a couple months on eBay where I had $25,000, I think back-to-back months, $25,000 in sales. That was in 2 years ago. That was my best time, in sales. Nothing better than just your phone's going crazy, 100 here, 100 there, 100 here, 100 there. Trying to get back to that, but again, you make money in this business with sourcing. If you're not sourcing good, it's going to be hard to make money, and that's my problem right now. Finding the right sourcing. Like I said, if I was out in Florida, out near Tom, I would be buying those unsearched Amazon boxes. They're great.
The mystery boxes.
You still have a lot of those?
Well, it's a hit or miss because I get them all from a nonprofit, and they're just very inconsistent. So I will buy everything they have. They just are inconsistent.
I noticed eBay is allowing you to list masks again.
Oh, really?
I got a bunch of new, like 5 or 6 packs of new NEFF masks, and I'm like, well, let's scan it, see what happens. They have grandfathered people in, but I went on and said, I'm going to list one like this, and it let me. I listed 6 of them. Now, I haven't sold any, but it's cool that you can sell that stuff again.
Yeah, we have thousands set aside.
So maybe you can sell
for the longest time.
lot them off, maybe.
Yeah, because we sent so many to the our bin stores. It's like, every Amazon Smalls pallet was about 50% mass for a little period of time there. It was crazy. It was hard to get rid of them. And now, with this new variant, people are asking for masks again.
Yeah, back in March, they were like throwing their masks out. Now it's a thing again.
Yeah, we're here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We're supposed to be wearing masks right now inside, but nobody has said anything to us yet.
I didn't think of that.
Everybody is wearing masks. Everybody's wearing masks. So
yeah. So awesome.
That's great. All right, so it's John from Flippin' Ain't Easy. Go over there, like and subscribe his channel. I'm Tom from Liquidation Motivation, live from Las Vegas. Now go out there and make some money.